There was one day I was like having a chat with my kids, right? I've been doing them in the States with like different groups, and I call them day trips or field day, one or the other. Day trips are really cool. I'm gonna tell you this. Like there was one day I was like having a chat with my kids, right? And I was like, what were your favorite like school treats? And they were telling me their favorites and their favorite like juice boxes and, snacks and stuff like that. And then I was like, then my daughter was like, you remember field day? I was like, my field day was probably a little different from yours, but same. She was just like, you remember that big old thing we used to take up and take down, the parachute?
Yeah.
And then we used to do all these like games and, I was like, yeah. I was like, okay. She was like, my oldest daughter was like, that would be kind of cool, like to have a field day. And I was like, on psychedelics? She was like, yeah. I was like, that's a great idea. So I started to expound upon that, right? And then when I got into day trip was almost like I am your chaperone, teacher, guide, leader. You come in, I pack you a lunch. Follow me.
I think we just figured out what kind of event we need to have.
Like, check this out. So I pack you a lunch in a brown bag. This is your first course, like your first few courses, actually. Because when you come in, I either give you your mocktail as a Sunny D or a Capri Sun or a chocolate oat milk, right? And because like now you've stepped into my class, I'm getting ready to take you on a field trip. So I give you things that are very nostalgic and very old school. And a lot of stuff we just make, like I'll make like a blue spirulina mocktail with like lemonade and like other things, and it'll look like a blue Kool-Aid. You know what I mean? I'm really kind of like stretching it where it tastes similar, but it's an adult beverage. And then we open your lunch bag, your brown bag. And a lot of times we'll put your name on your bag. So it's like, Susan. Yeah. So we'll put your name on the bag. And when you open it up, you're like, is this an Uncrustable? Yes, it is. I have an infused Uncrustable made on Japanese milk bread. We've made like the jam, and we've got peanut butter and like really good yumminess in there, but it's also infused with cannabis. You also have an applesauce cup or a squeeze. What are those called?
We still use those, my kids.
Like Go-Go's or something like that? Anyway, I found some where I can fill on my own. And then I put your mushrooms, your psilocybin in there. So you have a little applesauce squeeze.